Okay, let me tell you something. When you go to the field of business,
and I open maybe
50 billion.
50,000 million maybe. When you so wealthy, about 4 times what you are asking.
Okay.
And 8 times of
we have a business.
Now, maybe not or can I say, like not even 1%. I mean, how do you how what are you going to say about this?
If you defend something like this, then it's clearly something that you can also do. But it's wrong.
You say you're not doing the same thing because you are acknowledging the fact that you have a woman who helped you and all that. Why are you defending this?
But I mean, it's kind of the man dear, so we may many also scan the many also. Isn't command more than that. With the one who stand the savior.
I think saying in exercise your brain, we need to be belonging to one side or which side. I mean, so after that, if you can play the devil's advocate to just make it understand. I know man, so many so
maybe this was
they can say value assets. Assets, physically say this is a physical asset, this is a fixed asset, this is liquidation and whatever it is, right? They can say access, yeah. So me assets need be as a collateral to get a big money to invest in my business. And that asset is not mine. You cannot value that as part of the issue. What's I say? What's I say?
It's you.
Some money might be there, but those monies can be revenue or capital. You cannot touch it. You understand? This is how we value
Zachariah. I think so. No one want me to know. Obi from I think Zachariah. You are sleeping. Yeah, I think so. No.
So no. Yeah. This is how some of the things work. It is if businesses like fixed asset houses, if you be attract cars, go play scaffold bebre. Almost sit down luxury. Say despite almost luxury, no more the cash luxury is a goom. Then you know it's just to access loans. But value. No one man can open. No, the side of the nice yawa. Just can be a now my transfer and as much as and about demo back. If this guy might have done this, it means any asset in the it might go off, it might not be part of the situation. Once he has on this point. Okay, sure. And I'm a be say, when your opportunity be, I don't be emotional. Calm down and talk. You were asked, what do you want? And you went like, I want all his houses, including what he built for the mother. That's what you told the judge. Okay. I want all the houses, including what he built for the mother. And this is where the judge used the word said, marriage is not an investment. So what do you think? Okay. Now, you were given some houses and some cars. All right. And no problem. The guy worth more than what it takes. But I want to promise you, sir, these are the verdicts from the courts, and that the man, every rich man who goes into this dissociation issue, they go back and then sort the women out very well to make the children comfortable. I know what I'm talking about.
Not all of them. Not all.
Oh yes, yeah, I understand. But don't forget, say the guy is a gun in Granny Bia Eddie Ejabie. The kids are for him, not for the woman. The Munjai say Edi Kasan on show money, no gun I be northern will leave the child for any woman to take away. Yes, yeah. And I'm most of the properties might have been on the family land, which cannot be also, addressed on this matter. And why?
Also want to you know this one person.
When him say lawyer be here, every lawyer has your juries. Who does? Montenegro. I didn't feel like judges who are hanging about jury, let us say, by court. will be case about you know the number of again how you be rule case. Who a judge and a lawyer. It means that even judges need help. You know, verdicts be a baby. You have the tendency to appeal. Yeah, no, uncle appeal on that. Okay, uncle appeal. Yeah, share the way forward because divorce issue is starting. I think it's about 4 to 5 years ago. Then I think if she had everything enough on her side to prove on her side that
we here to legal for
maybe say no many abema Akosua Serwaa lawyer what I say many abema utie me Akosua Serwaa lawyer what I say
yeah
take me some day juma na brand me abetime ayi ye what I say my fix video no na me sure into no into the many aba no into the way no say my man into this yan ebe
we want him at the pa here to legal for the butcher him
yeah ebe say oh mama at the pa utie me
okay yeah
the ebe say oh see what is the way forward for and be may have vindicated from this issue. Maybe say or say who evidences me the idea. Audio recordings who do sit a bishop did you be a Japan nana it's kind of 250 million media mark no so much find me and record it. Recording in have to go files and they and no say a come not because they much time most of some agent grant among boy and bio man near what I'm near Motia. May see me die also so that go mammy trade ya one boy me dance here. You see me no mamma one boy me dance here. No mammy do any day up one boy me dance here. They are the now one boy me. I'm telling you, it's not a joke.
I'm part the Okan. I mean, you never know your dream. Once a mark and we put them no your dream or the Okan. I put them no your dream. However, we're going to be on the low side. It's not
exactly. Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, more strategy. I'm going to manage these issues. So maybe I'm following
issue, pal. A very big.
I know be mama pa.
The only time any issue in the state. The only time the or more any issue more maybe or baby I establish a way maybe you are at the end of pound or pound. Oh, by one, the Japanese also won the number. That's what I say. No, it won't be that big of issue.
Me, I'm beside this question. We send me this question. Say, a man is scabbing on a moon, see, and a moon wine. I don't mean like me to me, Bobra. Me, I'm question.
When you go, we hear pa.
Me more bana ye mama le so yan kwa mama no me ya me de ni aka mo that
oh boy so what can you kind of how we ban si boa wo na be be kan you na happen ya pe na be se kwan no ye ma no kwa be
say ni be sister na o ka
in me ka be before me the only papa na
so mo ni so na me chono
no kra no de o se be ma su ni say o be lawyer be ma su bia hwe be ma o de na say bo oba no provided. Now, fee was a better lawyer, so I'm your mammy as away. Say, only move back on your bed. Okay.
A mama, a woman about Hanson Cassaby, why Eugene will have tough for her. Late. And Patron Cassady. Tough for Cassani uncle. Tough for that, I remember a proper. Be an animal show video girl post. It'll be almost so, yeah. You know that. That's the
okay.
Mama come for na
mechiachi amu nyina emza mu submission mani age nyame hyehyam ne mapa na ekoso na kakra be pesa me kan ye na me de me peke free abusua pani aside hono no na minuan ba ko kasa ne ya na na make us so be na make us in fact abusua pani we disappointed yemu bebre because asemba yesi penny ni fia a penny or hema se dua for not just onye penny and ye fa se busu penny a ye hwe se enka bom beba busuam ye hwe influence okasa oniema pa any ade but me mpese me too partial say bia odobroni ana se maame sewa but say no abeye abusua na nkasa what is even going on and me huni say wontimi onye obi a watimi de nkabom aba abusua no eno nti na ene baabi a nsem akodu amano because abusua no crowd no mo nhye dani ni asem bebe odo Lumba abusua fo ni nua ma no ni nya hinji say aden na mo invite no ana one more time say but majority ni nyina for omo asem krompa ameto abonten omo am declare omo stand nti na oso utimi show ni dibre se penny awo fi timi ka abusua ni nyina ebom but papa no am say we disappoint and then I make us and din de owusu but ogu abusua ni mo ase and then say ekoba se abusua yi na komiti abom no mo hwane to akonwa enye lawyer bi na ebe chon letter abi defending say ogusu ya abusua penny ana say obi na ebeba na busua ni mpeni bioma also otias wantimi anye na busua ne amaye on transit boko na on toto ne niema da chinyame frɛ na wakɔda din ni aka no mo ato so and saade we ye course no ade ba kwa amasama hu ni sɛ ya hwe ya na politics ede no ho form because ma hu ni sɛ Ghana mamre mu no o ye little mistake politics be fra wa hinni mu ne niema bebre and asante man da hon mu kakraka no even politics politicians nyaaya ankombe infiltrate ama ahinnie no kura na da hon mu no ombe se omno mbe decide se ne sabio yenuanom nkrafo bedubre bi a NDC ba na we yaba MPP ba na we yaba na ade no ba e makese e be start tik from abusua mu from obi ayi ase niema bi si ye ye hwede obetoto niema se ne mo antoto niema nti obehu na we ogya media so no okase na politicians bi hyesi ehyekyire na ayi friend say media for hyekye lawyer ni bi a ono sabi onye asantini no ono so awonim amamre no no ono so de law and they said this obehu na be fa ahenie no nyina na aseniema but as den kanya me say ne mpanifo na timi asinkonwa na omo toto niema ndimede omo toto niema se ahyase o se da bi omo ntu no na se ni se media na nkabom na mehwehwe because panidia okasa yesi panidware wi a ne nsuo asan se na asa ti panidia nka okasa na nkasem asa ofura busuafo ni nyina menyi ni se asem bie ni ho anka obeka ama atakoma so ama ato maame se wa akoma so ene odobro ni akoma so atwe omo mienu agira obenkum no nifa aka kasapa akire omo na ebia ombe se chinchina cha debi sabi omo nyina omba aware and aware de oba eden aware de oba eye but wantimi anya dwuma ne ye nnene aba beto ba bia betui nti me ka se sabi wo ye pani na udi domo animu hu se ne obetoto niema because wo ye ne nchirima susua na wantwa anamoni yi a wo kire bi no yesi ebo udin hyemra na chese eye asem kese na ye ba ebe hadwene nti ana dia course me dem ka se pani ku fi usu wadi ye but omo ni to akonya so mo so mo ntiase wo obetimi akoboni nkru but on tiase boko no step down na anko he anko for problem bi ama because santiman eso ya mamre eso free of anom ne nanom ne nkonwa ne ade wo ho nyina tutu ye ne maye na enye kama na bibia ento yi coming to other case ya ekosu ni ade na menu ba ko ka se na ma ebeja mememu so ne ade no me fe se ya o mema ne bebre ho omo nso respect ma boa omo a omo di there are some issues be fan storm meto abonten aya na ye niema na ba cases ni ba ko mienu na e ba no ne ade na ye titititi but the majority of people ma so mu abobra omo nyimba no nso bonia ye kra ato omo nyom bonia enti no me de futu ametumi se oyo ba na wo hia bema na wo hu se bema obetimi na bobra na esene fata embo obi abetimi aboa no bi aboa no nemo hu se nipa no so ye ni papa ekoba se dachi oso obeyu bonia ya emra wo ho ebeka sama enokura echi na obi bese o se kama nso wo ho nyankopon so tinago obebu aten because we are seeing ye kwa ye ba be see we na dem pesa mekan medamas
hwɛ wiase paa ɛyɛ mbɛɛma na aboa mmɛɛma ne mbaa nyinaa wɔse sɛ ɛma aboa bɛɛma
so aha
wo mmɛɛma
ka mo asem bebre
mmɛɛma ɛkɔto nkosua wura ne sɛbi even sɛbi ɔbaa kora sɛbi ɔbɔ bɛɛsi brapo sɛbi mpo otumi ɛne ne kohyia wanda otumi ka sɛ maame you don't deserve your breath here. How many women helps men? You can't mumai 1 million, I'm can't trust mama 10 million. Why don't I trust ma? Musika is saying, how much be your too much money? How much is your too much money? Mama, the woman is kasa o. Kasa say yeah. I'm young kwan my yeah.
Party se papo.
Yes.
Eno ni adia. O kan sa. You see say ayana minim say ye bi mu hu ni say wo say yes sika. Boom. The moment we bet me aso mu ama obi bia o ye ayeye no. Say ni pa ye nyini mu.
Masa enyo mu nyina because me ma so mpa e bia na be hia wo de. Anu nche say wona obo ame ya kusi samen. What I say? Tell mu ngai sa.
They didn't say wa consider ba bia me ma say ye hia man de omo e ba fie.
Ena pap mbese me ka bibi to edin se wa de so. Eya na enye how much oh, because sometimes ABI just one Ghana city na wo hia. AB kura wo pimpim go, but that moment na wo hia one Ghana city no.
Uni bi won pepe man ka won hia $1 cedi no. You don't.
Jamaica no want to me say in that time of need no. That's the importance. And yeah, how much time a wo hia no nipa no onye bi ma wa na that very moment onye bi ma wa na enti say onye bi ma wa wontimi nyi sa de in free order hwe ma me fa bibi example. It can be the smallest thing. Me kunu to car.
I didn't know man 1 Ghana cedis. Man 1 Ghana cedi and I'm here that time. We for the budget 1 billion. I didn't.
Debbie, me don't and I make us don't put a value to the money. In the time of need, was that person there?
Yeah, that's it.
Don't put a value on it. What you say? Into 100 Ghana cedis so $1 and I'm missing you say oh bank account mukra na situation bit me say you don't have access to it. Nipa na wow that time no. You can't say it's an that's wrong. It's being ungrateful.
Sorry, why? Mommy, sorry, why?
Yes, sorry. Adeba Akosua me pese me kan say emema sene yentie nyame boy yen na nyame bo ma no do ye gina ye nipa ba ko batch yen character ne yen niema no difference wo enti e wo se utimi hu oba sene wote ne respond like the way or react any niema bebre iti du brebi na mo pobra na mu na afi niema bi sorry a enye nwanwa enti wototo niema ubehu se ne obetoto niema
hey papa nyame obo mo kwa no nti o ma se na ye ne abehu omo niema we cannot do that too much too much omo from nti omo ma se wọ́n sẹ́ mi báwo wọ́n sẹ́ team legal wife princess ẹ̀ ń bá yẹ ẹ̀ báwo team legal wife princess ẹ̀ ń bá yẹ náà dẹ̀ wọ́n sẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bá kọ́.
Never the party. I never call some member is now. Yes, I appreciate it normal because we are now on an easy. Everyone will be to so say me nearby let's kind. Who's can be about here? Kabi the so why there. To the kakran so small. And when here clutching is cabin be go no. Go na kakran so
Thank you, work. The enun to be but want to say that's
you know dear.
Because show me to me
Mr. Bon,
hey, woman, you
do
Kasai.
But I'll make 1 minute, but Mr. Bonnie, let me found commerce or mother very well.
What if it ends up being like an Oscar winner? You know?
Oh, I walk there, so what they are about.
Maybe shall say,
by statistics.
Mebacho meba me kasa yo.
Yeah, Papa, my Eugene
Okay.
By statistics, offering for a we say a mile me sikafo you share how they get their wealth through divorce. O seti a memano a quaya escafo no more share for more. A manager almost a padin 50% free.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually
there is this popular guy, I think his name missing him on the girlfriend trim almost about 20 years.
You know what? I disagree. But I would be another so much I disagree.
The no person make cases we say. A member and found say also why Owoska to some stage or bet me a foul bar or yet more KFC or whatever say what the bus but say oba your contribution that crowd of life more. No matter baby I'm what could do the back I will say me wow. But me hardly say make it that comment. And so I'm more junior feelings in my home. Who always when I dream member game as with the come. And me impressed was na bema bi de obes can be akujina court to say nisika mi pebiaji. Uyonko mema kwa best say na o sebi what many fees are. It me jaimo money as I started life afresh. But oba de ba ko be mo na say bibi say and a bema no one who oba ni mo born no one bibi. I remember
you are my bank account na me send us come tomorrow.
Between me mama and papa me mama dey me play politics against my papa say and say woni me ntande dey na me so me je me back up. Oye ma ekoye tobe na me papa ja me mama dey me ko oye. Me nyini wie ye na afi dey maybe ke dey nka me nya one ye nke dey me ko states. But afi dey me nya 20 years na afi mama me dey me bring papa say and I won be show ba no na won be show ba no. What me ko me say me hwe me o dey me kokoye den. Oni wuni asem ebia mo problem say ba ye no separate it na papa ne kwan no access to the child no be boa na wo mo no wo de na I say wo mpemi amesme wo pemi anye na wo de me ba kan afi onu so jan ma wo sa fe de emu ye den ma wa na uwia na odi papa tam chen say kwa me fi ye on hwe ne ba wo so ni mpefe ya de opportunity a me papa emphasis kan ma hwehwe mo personal ebi so like anyone be ne me kan for ka chem say any more mammy a catch you, I mean, country in a winning and I overtake me no mammy intimacy. I feel me, I'm mammy to say, no, me and say, I'm that having a meeting by passy, and it may be a way to say, no mammy, kind of quapai. The reason to say, yen time cassa. Eh, dear, Mindy said, Nanakui or whatever. Or not the course, say, what, oh, Jimmy, Missy Kenny, every means him 50 million Ghana city. Oh, Jimmy fear na de me se mama me kwa neche ze ti se oh pese obo masisa no e ba sa de se papa no so o hu mo me kai asamojan o be ko no atonfe ne japa dinya de ma ne nua no because o hu se oba ne pese won so bo ne form muslim member ye head and ni sa se ni ujai kwanpon I want to see you also growing up because enye fe se ma date you da na se ma ware o da na eche me hu se why tantante and I say be say e ba say ba me no ntem no asoje ni beto me nko ame so but say also grow up e ba say share responsibility baby akwan be ko bia kon feel happy but when they say wo so oba no e bia e kwan ko fa so no ujaye e bia wadanfo bi sebe wadanfo bi ne ko da e ko bi say owie na on fa akwan ma no wasaje akwan no e sa de ko me kai me ne me ex wife jaye ontimi hwe me ba no ontimi nya hwe di say me this man one next day no who say wigi be wa ko to awo use no I wish sentence can man fan for that particular day
Yuji
let's go to court
where the wig no
You
now we no have no wig no what that
no obi sa question be say
we are within the wig
ni oba jaya
oh
no obi sa question be say then bama oni oba jaya mun hwe nkola no and I'm telling from a man's perspective and I make a sure maybe I'm them back on here say mostly be one na ye memma na ya say who side is come man ekoma obana apran like oban so be dibi me ban wo nche 2 weeks bia na obaya e na say be ensure yen kumesa we mu nam
Oh, please.
seven
UJ who this kind of car bodu ato so
Okay,
bodu ato so
wow.
UJ bodu ato so
one thing is I'm not saying say they are not right, but I'm telling you say these are some situations if be a man like yet a man or person or any bar next to I'm not saying say it's right or wrong, no it's definitely not, because most 90% can man almost separate you no more problems no almost in chronic change, but a man mostly or banning TSS or the aquan become
na me man mo fa na we mama question na me bi so question we me man na me say me question we ano say adenti na mo yesa
adenti na yede
enye man na me bi sam be say be man na me bi sa o
say adenti na yede
adena mo ne mo yede mo jaya en kora no mo pese mo be show mo tete de en kan bi a say dem kan mo si ahwe na o mo
say na UJ aka no say scan de ma mudibi ntia ntina pese
mo yede na wo say na yedi first of all yede na wo say di bi kwa sa na
me ne mami no na me mami no bi na omo ya sa de no me omo nyina me discuss kwa me bodu ato omo ntine
omo nya diabolic kana omo face mo
ya say mo bi I won't say I didn't answer no aya na nya sabi en mpo nya sabi en ye jaya people when they quit then they want to be best friends. I didn't know you couldn't solve it. Maybe they
you don't have to be best friends. No, you don't have to be best friends before you take care of your kids. You don't
no,
have to
point to them. Then they want to be best friends. I think in a man fix the situation. I'm with Jaya Moon, I'm for your best friends. I'm with Shapala. It's in a Jaya, no Kwanyan Sabi, who be out there. Jai na ya jai kola wo mu no ya na nyansa baku kure I feel like that kola ko spread no
what are some of the reasons in there our egu and jaiba? What are some of the reasons, pap?
One of the reasons are a man be awo na etwam na ope bema and na awo na se na be an man kan yem and I be our yes to be more nifie bi airport and so we are respecting the society you open in the second o be man no we mo me nka no kure se man nyina no mo ne be mate a me man no form okay no kure so omunya chance this on free our the no so pebe ma fufura o mbeko
some na papa okay
yes I'm telling you because I mean I want to say that okay mental health yeah see never can say
man omunya diabolic
aye na bema be hu oba se meto no what sika ko ware wo se jao mo na mo ye mood swing ni nyina ne se woni bema o no se no mpe no na ni nyina me ne be bi ya bema mo se ma ne pe no mo se mo mpe mo na so mo cha so na ma ko fefo aye pass on pe was only the question of a house okay that is why I have stuff ano mami ene se dia bema na ye issue no as our idea we say to be on via na bema no ye oba no beke bia no ofo aso eno dey peace back our idea and say how ye bema na ko ye bema
now so wonim sa dey na monye sa
da bia nya dey asema how can I say if it doesn't make sense I will not do that. I will never do that. Me nya sa da asema me yiri can which means Charlie I didn't make sense because me take peace can I get my photo. I will not do that. No.
Now we are won't say make sense.
That's me a logic person, me a bema. Who can from emotions to kind of emotional conversation. Yeah,
I said me can be and make sense.
Of course, they make sense. Or by the way, like so, my papa, I deal with you. Put them in jam or we are not here, brother. Me no. Okay, you try you. There be you don't have to concede when everything is wrong.
That's a woman power, you know.
There be
into
our dear.
Listen, kakra meka ne say statistically
Kasa.
80% emma
Eugene Kasa.
free chance be ma free 80% statistically say emma the calling o de me pacho ma yemfa yenye sa random test way. Ever since emma kakra mo so no emma do mo ni mo ja ni emma meka sa onu mo jai o hwa ben me bet me ko da so onu mo jai eni say obi so frɛ say waka say bra me free me bi mo why. So many a times, when you are free or say, mint me my bread, at the mintinum, mitibabin many in Gia, and you say, but Bema will sacrifice the happiness for the family, but the woman will sacrifice the family for the happiness. A mitibabin many in Gia, but Bema hardly Bema will tell you, say, me jump a bush in your I'm a maniac, mamania wakoji. Jip, like, the exceptions room, but a madie. Otina warriors will do that. Na meti honas many in Jana that's what your warriors mean to Namingo.
Eugene Bissau from a man's perspective. So we the cast some nature or then I will send a city as ever.
The whole Bemano, it doesn't Bemano,
Papa, the baby, Papa, my Eugene, Papa, Eugene. So Obaka shall go bear must say, Metia warriors and as a meaning, I mean, could you in the meanwhile? Send how do you understand? How do you interpret that? Send a city as ever.
I think there once or some of a beer to maybe be what was there. Can you tell me what game put in my Emma like when India as we be say? I think okay, say you are not like the way after before we were dating, you've changed. And I'm making sure when you say responsibilities are them. Before you dating,
you want me to they team patrol
you remember who baby I
Obi had interview and
interview them
there be a now they didn't pay Eugene interview.
I was what they be saying sometimes you have to have a conversation and I think they doing that.
Okay, we are not the same.
And now Eugene who baby will free but baby will free ban. Now on your right and I said well you're right.
She was competing with our son.
Competing with who?
Dia bana say matwa dia bana me bana Jimika bana ka say free matoria brewa. I think say me ni wona say wokofa na me bana ka say fatu me papa na de ma me 90 me ba na ko say na concentration o de ma me ayakora no dam say ka obi pie na bi out first no wono na everything e wono by say o pie bana ka imagine say mako adwuma na bi a me wo 1000 cedis na say bi say na say eye motivate akip ewo fie obepese why say before no ba always oko asafole bakoyi women dress the brazy bana bibia koye calculation say why are you stopping but be man also o hwe de woni ni mu hu say
na so ade tina me ba o so me bisa sa ade na so no ade a wo de chance no fa nko wi na wo do jai
entina me ka cho say you do stage responsibilities abem. First na you dating the end there habitual you will scan my frozen mommy she and I say often na say yen wodwani but say no parents you do mami abrabona na ya to aso aye kono no enti no say na first no e bia say me fra pontu mu bakra na e bia metimi anase mo ha metimi sende o sky business here who say calculated na media amount and yet the reality on the ground say me hu bia me ma 2000 cedis no so when you make no albums are fade you know when you fear 2000 na nye feasible sa
na one international ba sa na ba sa den na wose wo ye aseman so wose wo de international wo cheche mu che no se bi kwa se ana
Yeah, question now beside you again.
Me papa me so the my
but I'm still we are beside the same question I will say.
I may beside the same person me no be say interview because me say me who I remember why different men have different perspective. Okay, you man patrol meet you.
When you see say Obani tries to be used every means to work out from the married. The Obekebia is not making sense to her.
Okay.
And what do you think? What they also want to say?
Eugene, what makes you think say oba won na worry? How dey any G na be worry o? Mbampo free maba will be happily walk out from a marriage like that, just like that. What makes you think say oba be sadden? And how would you feel, or how do you feel when a woman will be happily leave a marriage that's probably you cherish like that as a man? How do you feel?
Mostly when they are the statistics are coming. Say man we below 28 to especially 25 to 28, Udia will be the house here. Because that is their peak time. They call counselor bill. Or Casasa, Miss McKay, oh sorry, as man, maybe your mind here do watch of Casimir. What can I say as mine? And maybe be our wife now. She feels that she is too big for you now. Oko Nick grandfather Hoko yes so more settle case no. Or can storage near the grandfather on one catch say, yeah, nothing with the scene just so far. I say, what is this? You know, it's like me can't be in the last minute, Casano can't wait. She actually wanted to leave home. So what will you do? When a woman is fed up, you just allow her to go.
Okay. Eugene, many didn't come with your patron. Eugene, yes, I am away. At what point? Also, and I said, was it any point? I also tell I say, I can say, they will so be a queen, so no, also so young for so baby, Anna. Or the woman say, you were always right throughout the relationship.
There was one of no pastors as a saying the beginning was on the cancer or can you be don't be served and I'm so okay. I'm happy say at least let me catch chance I had me toasting. Mini BBR the kind I'll work on it anyway. And the girl felt say me a manipulator.
A patch of me or banning the catch or say to see no baby and I want to catch or want to see no baby.
No, she was like or they said be out and focus or she said do me or can no and the last
no maybe Bisa will say maybe Bisa say Eugene was it any point whether before the divorce or during the divorce or after the divorce, was it at any point what's not take say they be has say also say be away from so hand man I say
I'll be frank here. Many times the only wrong decision I'm here and say my father be going to be told let me choose you girl. That was where I was wrong. I should have chosen that point to. And what the company was like a bumper and say, when I chose her, she later on chose her happiness and left me behind. And in Yamin and Sarah, mommy, another opportunity to move on.
Okay. The okay, not just me, but the okay. Eugene, the okay, yes.
Yeah.
I may bow the okay, no. Hey, Hannah, did you all surrounding so now? They also
your accommodation. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me be sad no. We can't take my simen. I say, Ebia, we mistake our life, man. I said, make a relationship on there. Our really good, no. Was it any way, Uncle? Was it at any point? I also feel say you were part of or took a responsibility. Say our really what can one the good no. Sanam person me that's my question.
Okay. Then I can say yeah, and say to what to can be and any consent I'm so I should have felt say yeah, one of the tantrums maybe me could find a pleasure oh baby. I could have sustained the marriage. That would have been the only thing to sustain the marriage. So we'll be giants and if you are oti baby oti. Mommy can say when no Nyankopon shroud na say unya oba or young but or mature no than yamiasi. But say okofa omuna ofili say also they will do and answer what is gonna say obi just like say the normal and mercy Me person me kasa bi be a man as we say. But a din because say when your wife leave home, a wife is free fear. Or the bema no because bema also worry and memma ye cut your friends out ye cut your from the BBM emma obey your priority. So you know who disappoint here. Now we have to go back and restart our life, everything afresh. Intina me person me kana me de besi ebia enye obi ni obema betina obeboa bema na yesi bebedu stage bema na binyeska osiana wan ware me na boa ma bonuze. Within that time, no, ebia we make a comment be bema band go say nyame na don pa no yes ka forget on worry but on control. By that time no to no or no bet na say any taste kakra krasa but on control. Men don't leave home. Rather they will add up. What's your mean there? No coffee you have become. They will rather add up.
Okay, 18 some more are they up now. Do you think said the attention and I said you might dear was so didn't feel what's any papa hey noise by your background is very noisy.
You say let me answer question Libiana. Oh, question.
Okay, me boss me this is my boss obi an the question and it do them men
why you just
yeah them why once as I be nyina you correct medical crime mark wrong with that. Oh papa
my chest here. No problem.
I saw the baby nyina diabolic answers. Papa says, "Oh, the baby die diabolic." Oh, Eugene, capacity me no di ko paper, but I said the baby over there why very noisy. It's just a bank of money any day.
But mami, me no ya din plenty. Opa some na me answer man.
Maybe I know say na don't my aka na me won't me me aka wa pisu. Ya pisu na me betwe ban so bia wa so be. Hey, papa house be me tell be. Then na me miss out. O say wa worry nyangu yi.
Bisa me o chat mama tell we be when a woman say make her be but you didn't pay attention. They say
okay.
Oba worry out of convenience. What I say. And you man you na and you obotra mo pay man. Okay, understand that. And there's no amount of effort and the bema oba na you beba also. Even when you have to call her 100 times, she doesn't appreciate. But that person she loves would just do something little and she's fine. You get it? That is how women are. Let me tell you. But bear money or bar 90. No, do baby, that responsibility is more. And you more know you're not so thick. Do you know why? The reason is that ever share Yakuma Muni, 3 money, Yakuma Munina. You own me who cross. Hey, it's actually me, Juma me, ye media, me, Baba day, day. Sadiano, let's go dinner. These are the things that goes on in my mind. Hey, it's in at to yenche me to me na me wa me remember be the omemo but sometimes you sugu ye muni akuma mu enutina e tell you say we don't have time for you. We are quiet in the corner sometimes. We wake up at dawn counting feelings. No, and you wo a bia eba in your life as a continual processor with me to just keep your family safe. Okay, every responsible man goes through that. Say the woman is choosing somebody over. No, it's all about you and the kids. What I say? Okay. When a woman is in her highest of emotions and emotions, Bema shouldn't try to fix it. No, that will not work. Forget it. Because any emotional being, they are not gonna lock it. The brain is locked. There's no logicity to even make sense out of what you are saying. So why even force it? And the more you try to force, the more you piss them off. That is how women are. You don't have to do nothing. Watch them. If they don't want to do, they want to dissociate, let them leave. I mean, that's what it is. What you say? Okay? Let's all be serious here. Okay? Me, I'm not me. Okay? I'm 57.
Question and maybe say no way. Me na me interview. Okay, what you are saying? Can I say then you are insensitive.
Okay.
And two, can I say only can I say you are not empathetic?
Okay.
Can I also say
So
Obano meba can I also say you did not really love that woman? You
no,
got
you cannot
married.
say that. You cannot say that. You know why
Okay,
you cannot say? You know why you cannot say that?
why?
When a woman is with the right guy, everything is perfect. And maybe it makes sense. It makes sense to you. Okay, this is how it works. It can't be the actual say how to die.
Okay, say idea make sense. It make sense to who you are, or both of you,
That
or
person who loves me. If that woman really loves me, whatever I do, regardless of any of how it is, and it makes sense to her because
and
she has chosen me.
don't you think say also so the same thing when you love the person, whatever the
Yeah,
lady
yeah,
does
yeah.
also
It's a
makes.
yeah. That's what it is. And to be true, said
It is so bad. Sorry, me about so bad.
what
Sorry.
about
Like
Maneka
will
Wendy?
make some grievances be, and so make some a complaints be. Now so won't really say because say obano crass and wakasa to
There be
you
no
na
we are
man.
the way I have no question. The way I now some women put your I don't know about make a actually make sense about Uber.
No, set it. We ever say make
Uh-huh.
it sense. Oh, it make it sense. And you walk.
Uh-huh.
But then person make sure say
Uh-huh.
the same way I walk say ubi eke bibia all the time. No so open on one everything that the person does and it makes sense to you. Yes,
Yeah.
Anaka.
Yeah, that's how love is.
It is obia sorry. No walk asa. Me make asa be me make some certain complaints. Be quite far. Said okay. It make sense to you. It makes sense to you. Obi
Okay.
also the BB, I would ban into BB making sense to you. Now, some sorry, I mean, making sense to you. Don't you think say you don't love me? You're insensitive.
No, 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 no. See, don't say you want common. We are trying to digress or make a conclusion or make judgment about something we want to do. With the margin bar, not to margin bar. It means that we are trying to make sense. One of us might be right, one of us might be wrong. Depending on how we want to handle it, different from sometimes some of the things we are doing is not about logicity. Okay? It makes it okay. Because it doesn't
Hold water. We
but
better
when
say
it
that.
comes to decision making, remember, when it comes to decision making, decision making. Now, maybe there are some two when him said this. I want us to do this. What do you think? As somehow they ban if and pass more. Yes, me don't to me foul. And until the main fakra, I'm no by argument. And I'm doing the argument with love. You understand me? It's any problem, po. But near only in your dome, you fight. What I say? And corner to send you be our more. Okay, oh dear. If we even disagree, now one person disagrees on the other person, or don't see over is okay, and a try and say, far, family there. This is how lovers work.
Now, way say me to na me kunu ho. Now say
Mhm.
be make me kunu parents, so does it mean say odo me? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe you want peace. It doesn't. No, maybe.
You call it love.
Listen, there are some things you have.
And me
Maybe.
kunu I would me fan say me kunu wo hoyi na wo ka say me a che me na me say okay mate oh me no ya adwen.
Yeah,
Does it is it
sometimes.
love? You call
No,
this love?
wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we are before we frame me by
I mean for the
maybe.
It's me as one son of a
okay, ka sa yiji.
the man will always choose peace. Peace, you for peace. And on the name of your fan, no. Yes, I be why you hear free moment and name like a crabio. Just be there, nothing. And just give me peace, respect me. Just be there, nothing. We in here be BABM. A woman's money means nothing to a man. This and saying a name as son now because of a control moon zero because a 50-50 anyway. But then maybe a pen on only take 100% in charge. The bay at least also beat me I bossy of ye. How come say my band my year Juma day and say why 50% miss my 50%? You see, I can also catch yourself, be man, no, being this kind of stuff. No, you want to be a traditional man, taking care of your family. It is our responsibilities. Never me call you man like we na me bana me pe peace. Na me bas na say there is fire in the house, and I say na one you say na only small brain because who call you man who say can it means nothing to me. To catch him say was small brain anyway yeah. The person we stay home on pop, I say me punka.
Mebo, okay, say sika it doesn't. I can also the sika na day. It doesn't do anything for you.
A woman's man didn't because say. Usika unyaya no. Say what me the support to honga crack na me moka be okay. But I will not even ask you say for Usika invest in me. But rather I would rather be the one trying to invest in you to see you grow.
I just say okay, oh yeah, typical, oh the any different, oh yeah, typical. Meaning say oh you but our Ghana.
No I kata.
Obi ame da say Eugene so only me ya adwen kakra de.
No, you're not Eugene making a statement to be or also cancer for food.
Okay. It's been trying the one.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see, sometimes you only on your peace of mind. Never do on you need to just accept it so peace will reign. What I say. And they do also a critical thinking and analysis do her. If that thing needs to be worked out, I don't think you should just compromise for that. I mean the right thing needs to be done. Okay. Especially when it comes to investment.
I don't see I know my house so I'm ending for
okay. All right. To the man who's sitting in and say the root cause of the matter is that we are not getting married to the people we love or people they love. Okay. Or people who loves us. I think we are hanging out with the wrong people, so everything is tough when it comes to that word compromise here. Because you see, let's not forget that women drives with emotions and feelings, and they are very loyal to that. Apart from that, they are not loyal to anything, not even their children or their husbands or their parents. They are loyal to what they feel, what they think, and what the emotion drives them. So sometimes, if Diana the way she feels, not be reactive. But don't also forget, say, right? Who didn't cry no over back on feel cry is another thing. Everything is wired in your mind. So we are Bema, make sure you are dealing with the right woman to make your job complete and simple and easy. Because that woman who loves you will never give you problem. About door on my problem that about door no or making sure say your peace of mind is 100% achieved. And you are completely done. Thank you.
Okay, Papi, that's it. Okay, I have a batch of brain wing. So can be. HAB, HAB. I just want you to home.
If I just say,
I never cast all because I say can be.
Let me tell you conversation answer my way.
Okay, that's fine. You don't really have anything. Okay, that's fine. Elite. Whoa, and I want for mother.
Oh, not just say. I said, my dear, me dream who I am a sad dream say. Judge, you want to make us our investment. Nah, what time size way? Just say. I the permit why na my dream as I could see as I be see my dream. Now me wonder, so what is this lady going through? Ayana emema bi refi ene make awo ho asem na later kra na sabe see me tim say awo no kra mpo na ye ko owo no nkwantamu no nyame boa emeye free mu a wo hwede we na wo nyam wo ye wo no fosisi so kama wo bibia deda so na wo ba ko na wo mienu na wo miensa afi wuch na hwehwe mu a wo autum se no fo yi gu baabi ye funu yin so apompunu gu baabi. Isn't that all considered sacrifices?
Yeah.
But where you bear my one I me choose to say one I me person me no yes I had away. Na se si a we tia me ho ne nkura miensa ene de ma ye wo akwa akofa de Ojina so wakoye we wafa ha wasi no ena wagya me ho nti me no menye den enti sa na ma we na ni bra ni odwene ho ana odwene ho ana hey ade we dey edin na jeju timi ka say you are still young na jeju nim say you won mema bi wo ho a wo timi de to ma no se me de me pɛ bon one na bi so o mo pɛ bon one na bon 3 no mbepe hey I was on my baby become a girl yakuma Tony Yamo. Now this is wrong. We should not set this trend. America Hano Ubetria child support. No I say alimony. Child support in alimony in because I really believe said they take all these things into consideration. Won't mean casa wotna if you share and your contribution in Tino. It was no. It's a huge contribution. And grana if you show muntin na munya peace of mind, keeping up a home is not easy. Raising kids is not easy. Bema na wo ware na kasanso so no time bia wo person no so okay. Otimide na dwuma mu nsɛmpa fie. Eno wo to adwe ma wo yi ano is all part of the contribution.
Exactly.
Oh, it's all a part of it. No pass what me show buy any money sika intimate or 2-bedroom house wa Ghana.
Let unim say na ayi kasa no papo kasa na. Na me yedi na me tie na me hwa de bi. No ka asem bi say oba de so de asem e ka na say oni ususu asem wana experience bibi ne na so de asem brewa na so de asem beto wani mu most was in any case I also agree to the outcome. Like it's like more or less you don't really have the session the only a bia or adventure bia with me a channel then the bia also one in a yard more or less sana no person and I may be some who say young shit time I am not a member and no baby a share a more struggling stage, time or more struggle, time or more bread money share, sad time I am not a member or more decision, I am no making, I am no money money making, and I am most times so I won't want to make those decisions. Versus time, Abia or Maso City, and I say, my year successful. I make a question because what I say.
Metia say pa. So nipa no utimi hu ne se oyo obi a won ne fa adwen saa time na. Ada internet room pempen so bi dia ne
sa tam obe ka chem say ai. Sa tam ne dia oba de wa adwen ye se wo tin se ma na papo kan se oba de wa adwen ye sa de di na wo no ye pe kan sam ye be kan sam na se bibi ni a.
No.
O just say. Obe ka se de bi ana se wo kan bibi cheme wo se me fa. Last man can go say obadi didn't know remember now most times no no etna ho etna ho na so mo ye fine na say most times the man can some man tafa ti o sa man mo ta camp asam che me man na no mo tafa on na kan enti bibi sa mo say adentina say me man no be successful omo cast ma cast some chiro na say decision bi kana man do ma be cho madwen a omo mfa versus time I be a omo nyina struggle no satam de oba kan bibia wutie
and that shows you say oba ne de danya dem no amomie no mo chicha brabo no ono de no okasa o sika ne ba bi eno so guso kasa nti oba ne suban ne constant. And so
maybe satam na mema mani ni myansa munya satam na mema na be na one be successful satam na o man na dwen no afi e ko be bia na I'm trying to understand
o hwe ya bebuo mu kra esise odika o ka asem anyansa wo mu kra ye mfa nti satam no aba benya sika no ohun ni se o nya no ko yiko nti de obeka bia ye kwase asem ma no But a man no nyina the same level no dey. Onim say you are all strike mu nyina mo one focus ntino. Ebia na aka no betimi awake ama no to beti. But once I went to me hit no na hit no. That's in his head no o nyanta kra sen. Ti bibia no no ma o no o sika sen no o kan o kan e so offer.
Because